Very much. Darrell, what are your emotions as we speak so soon after the full-time whistle?
I'm absolutely delighted. It's a big 3 points for us. I think that's 3 wins, a draw and a loss in our last 5 home games. So it's nice to have turned the home form round in the last 5, really. 10 points out of the last 5. And to come back and win is even sweeter for us. Let's make no bones about it, we thoroughly deserved to win the game. For me, we got punished with a slack goal, and then it made our afternoon a lot more difficult than maybe it should have been. 1 or 2 players off the boil, especially first half, and a little bit in the second half. Made a few changes and freshened it up, and sometimes your changes go for you, sometimes they don't, but it's always nice when a player comes on and scores with his first touch. So testament to the boys that come, not me, to the boys that come onto the pitch, because they're the ones that have to be ready. They're the ones that have to be ready to make an impact. And I don't think we've done that as well this season at times, and today they made a positive impact, all 3 of them, Leadbitter, Goslin and Easter. Yeah,
is it signs of maybe a game 3 months ago you wouldn't have won today?
Well, possibly. We might have got a little bit unnervy and a bit edgy, but we kept going. We didn't get frustrated when 1 or 2 straight passes were going. And obviously they're killing every second of the game, because they're on a very, very bad run, and you understand that, albeit it frustrates us because the punters come to watch a football game, not watch the ball not moving. So if the referee could have got a grip of that early, it'd been better. But we kept going, and we got our just rewards in the end.
Was there a point where you thought it's going to be one of those afternoons they scored?
There's never a point, I don't think that, to be honest. Jesus, yeah. Listen, it's a crazy game, isn't it? Well, that's our 10th win this season. And we got 2 years ago, a couple of years ago, we were in League 2 with a squad that cost a hell of a lot more than this squad costs. And we've won 10 games already. So massive respect to my squad for turning around their home form. Now we just want to continue on an upward curve without getting carried away, because at this place sometimes you're two games from an absolute disaster and we're awful, and you're 2 wins from we're going to win the league. That's how it is. But for me, we stay level grounded, we move on, good 3 points, good to come back in a game and win. And we move on to Dagenham next week now. Well,
on that basis, Darrell, you're going to win the league then. You're 8th this evening, which is a good position, isn't it, to be in?
Listen, we just keep going. You can't look too far ahead. I think some of their performances, I think we've played some really good football this year. I think we're moving definitely in the right. Well, I know we're moving right in the right direction. As a football club that had hit rock bottom. So we just keep moving, and the lads have got to keep doing that. They've got to keep responding in the right manner, and they've got to look to keep improving, because every week there's a player that's quite not off his game. That's natural, but then they've got to get back on the game quickly, and it's a mental strength that sees the players through that when they haven't had a particularly good game, to get back on the training ground, get working hard to get your game, get your touch going again, and have a better impact.
Yeah, Jermaine Easter, first touch of goal.
Yeah, it's nice when that happens, like I say, but not for me to be praised. It's the boys coming off on the bench, ready to get into a game, and we haven't had enough of that this year. So credit to not just Jermaine, obviously Jake Goslin, I thought put in some cracking balls, and Dan Leadbitter obviously gives us a bit more energy from the attacking right back spot.
And we'll finish talking goalkeepers. Lee Nichols' last game for the club, he got a good reception as he left the field.
Yeah, he did. He's had a hit and miss at times, but I think the last 3 games he's been very consistent and back to what I expected him to be. He's made 1 or 2 errors like all keepers do, but certainly thank him for his efforts, and we'll see what happens in January. You know, we've still got three good goalkeepers at the club, and we'll see how things go after that.
Yeah, how intense is the competition to start in goal next week at Dagenham?
Well, it's always, I want that all the way through the pitch. I never close the door on anybody. I'm honest with my players. They know where I stand before you guys will ever know. So we just keep going, we keep moving, and it's competition. I don't want our players slacking off. They've got to be on the game and to keep continuing on the game. But like I say, fair praise to the squad.